Everyone likes the SOG. Come on and get your SOG. Everyone likes the SOG.
Two broskies who know skis with the dope skis. Two broskies.
Welcome back to Two.
Broskies.
And today we are going to talk about something that one of our fans, who's also one of our favorite reviewers, called Steve does. If you've never seen his reviews, we'll leave kind of a link in the bottom so you can check out his channel. Pretty fantastic. But he asked me what I use for my everyday carry knife. So we're going to talk about that today.
Yeah, and I use nothing for my everyday carry knife. Because for my job, I can't carry a knife, so.
Yeah. So I just upgraded recently to the SOG Trident. And something pretty cool about this company is the history behind it. There was an elite special ops unit in Vietnam, and they were called MACV SOG, otherwise known as the Military Assistance Command of Vietnam Studies and Observation Group.
Wow.
And one thing they did is they had their own particular knife that they would carry in with them to Vietnam. And the founder of SOG thought it was just a really interesting story. And their history, I mean, they went into so many different places and got out prisoners of war and did some amazing things, not only in Vietnam, but in like Cambodia and some other places. And it wasn't a part of any particular type of military branch, but a lot of military branches kind of sent their best of the best into this group to do different operations and missions and stuff. So pretty cool. So, you know, the main thing that they did was in Vietnam, and actually Conrad's dad.
Yeah, he actually served in Vietnam. So he was a CB, and he spent 1 year in Vietnam and 1 year in the Philippines. So
Pretty cool.
yeah,
Pretty cool. And now
pretty crazy war. So we appreciate if you were in any of the wars. Thank you for your service. Well, we just love veterans. So thank you all for your service.
Absolutely. And Cindy's dad, my wife's dad, also was in Vietnam as well. So we have a lot of history there. But now SOG is used by Navy SEALs. So if it's good enough for SEALs, it's good enough for me.
Oh yeah.
But the thing I like about this, the Trident, is it has a couple features because I have little kids that are very useful. It has a safety. So
The kids are very useful.
yes, both. But if you ever have a 3-year-old boy, you know he wants to be like dad and try to grab everything dad does.
Or a 30-year-old boy.
Yep. So regardless of how well you hide your knife, it can get into his hands. So this one actually has a safety. So you can't actually open
Wait,
it
let
with
me
the safety
see
on.
if that actually. Yeah, I can't get it.
And with that safety off, it does have kind of a spring-loaded effect. So it's a spring-assisted, which is really nice.
Whoa.
Because, if you ever have a knife that's really hard to get open, it's nice to have that spring-assisted. And mine actually has a serrated. Some do not. They have a lot of different types of version of this knife on their website. Most of them are over $83. This was not. So we're going to post a link down below from Amazon where you can purchase it for around $40 or a little less for this particular type, if you don't mind the serrated. I like actually the serrated view. But then, it's very easy to close as well. So, I mean, the functionality of it's really good. But again, I love the safety feature of it.
Oh yeah.
Now, the only critique I have about the blade is how because I keep it in my pocket. And in my pocket, it has that little thing that kind of hooks on your pocket. I don't know what you would call that, but this guy. And it is so tight against the knife that it's a little difficult to get out of your pocket.
Yeah, it is really tight.
So that's the only really critique that I have about it.
So on this part right here, this is for seatbelts, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So as the blade comes in, it puts the little blade in this area so it can be a seatbelt cutter.
Yeah. So if you're in a bad accident and you have to get out of the car quickly,
it's really cool.
It definitely helps you out with that process. So anyway, so that is my everyday carry. Thank you, Steve Does, for asking for a little review on that. But that is what I carry. So
everyone likes the SOG. Come on and get your SOG. Everyone likes the SOG.
Yay,
Come on and
SOG!
get your SOG.
Yes, SOG.
Sorry.
All right.
Ren and Stimpy flashback there.
True. Yep, so that is our review, and be looking out for new videos because we're going to be coming out with a couple. It's been a little while since we've done a video, which is why I want to do a number of them for you this week. So.
Absolutely.
All right, T-Broskies.
Out.